What's up guys, welcome to this review of Nope, the latest film from Jordan Peele after Get Out and Us. In Nope, you've got this family who lives in the middle of nowhere next to Hollywood, it seems. They train horses to be used in films and trailers and advertisements and so on and so forth. Only recently, weird things have been going on. They've been hearing noises, some weird screams in the sky, and all of a sudden one day, something falls from the sky, hits the father in the head, and boom, their life changes forever. They then have to go out and try and investigate what is this thing. And that's all I'm going to say about the story because we're delving into spoilers. What did I think of Nope? It's okay. It's nowhere near as good as Get Out if you want to compare it to his previous films. It's much closer to Us in terms of the quality of it. It's classed as a science fiction horror. I think it's actually closer and more accurate to say it's more of a thriller. There was nothing really scary about this film, I don't think. This film isn't about trying to scare you, trying to surprise you, as much as it is about trying to creep you out and make you feel uncomfortable and a bit kooky and weird. And I think it does a good job with that tone throughout the film. It's a very slow film. And that's one of the biggest criticisms I have of it, is that it's very slow. Sometimes it feels like there's nothing happening. And there's moments of the film that drag, there's moments of the films that are a bit boring, but on the reverse side of things, it does help build that creepy, uneasy, uncomfortable tone. And I would also say the film's too long as well because of that. Otherwise, acting, the two main actors, Daniel Kaluuya and Keke Palmer, are pretty good. In fact, Keke Palmer, I think is fantastic. She's the heart and soul of this film. She provides a lot of the comedic relief, and she's a very engaging, quirky, likable character. Daniel Kaluuya, meanwhile, is not that at all. It's a great performance from him, but he's playing a much more subdued, introverted, quiet individual, which makes him far less engaging and far less interesting. Not his fault, it's just the way the character's written. He does a great job with that character though. But again, it's Keke Palmer who's the real standout here. So, this film is at times fun. The way in which they go about investigating what's going on, trying to set up cameras and the whole situation around them is really cool and fun. The rest of the film, the way in which it plays with the thrills and the horror aspects, I think are really well done. The cinematography is absolutely gorgeous. There's a cool visual about 2/3 of the way through the film, which I think is one of the best visuals I've ever seen in a horror film at all. Not going to say what it is, but yeah, it's really cool, really spooky and unique. And yeah, what to say without going into spoilers, that's the problem here. There's a thematic theme running through this film. I can't say what that theme is, again, for spoiler reasons. A lot of things you can spoil in here. If you've seen the trailers for this film, you know what this film's about. So just be aware of that. The trailers do reveal a lot about this film, except the one big twist, which isn't that shocking a twist. But the themes of this film, the messaging of this film is another issue I have with it. In that I think the film does a really good job of establishing what the themes and messages are. And it then does a good job of reminding us what the themes and messages are. I just don't think it ever hammers home the themes and the messaging. It does a good job at saying, right, here's what it is, here's hinting at it, here's the point we're trying to make here. How does that relate to at the end of the film? It kind of doesn't. So yeah, a bit of an issue there with the themes and the messaging, I think. Otherwise, Nope is a perfectly fine, okay, very good looking, very well acted film with some cool, thrilling moments in there. It's not one of Jordan Peele's best movies, I don't think. Is it as bad as Us? Us, by the way, I thought was okay. I don't think it's a bad film at all. I think you're talking apples and oranges here. Us is very much one thing, Nope is very much a different thing. And it just depends on if you like that thing or not. This is a long, slow film, and I think that's one of the biggest problems there. And yeah, otherwise, I did enjoy it for the most part. And that's my review of Nope.